You're watching ABC 36, your local news source.
Welcome back. It is tax season, and if you're fortunate enough to get a refund, do you know how you're going to spend it? Well, we have some ideas for you today on making the most out of your tax refund, and we welcome Dr. Jennifer Hunter, an extension specialist, and Katie Keith, an extension associate for UK's Managing in Tough Times. Thank you, ladies, for being with us today.
Thank you.
I know that so many of us have that refund in mind for any and everything that may be an expense these days, and what advice do you all have on really making the most of that money?
Typically when we talk to people about their tax refunds, there's two different things that we talk about. The first thing is that the average tax refund issued is almost $3,000, and that's a lot of money for people to get back. And if you think about that, that's $240 additional dollars per month that people could be getting back if they would change their current tax allocation, so how much they're withholding per month. So we not only talk to them about how do you spend wisely now, but could you be better using that money throughout the year? And sometimes I think that's the key, that if you had that extra money per month, you could be paying down debt, saving for an emergency fund. So we try to address that fact. So maybe next year you won't get as much back, but you've used the money throughout the year. And then the other thing we talk to people about is the best way to spend the money that you have now. And as always, we have all kinds of tips. Lots of people love to spend it on spring break or a great vacation, but there's other things that you can think about too. And again, it's paying down debt, paying off credit cards. As you were just talking about with gas prices going up, people really need to get prepared for what might be coming up with the next couple months. So putting some money aside to cover those extra expenses is always a good idea.
And I'm guessing that may be kind of hard to sort of fight that temptation and put it in perspective. Like, it's not often that most of us will get a check for that much money in the mail, right?
Right. And like Jennifer said, you just don't know what the future is going to hold, if gas prices are going to soar even more. So the best thing is to put it back, save it for the future, because you never know when somebody's going to get sick or, your car needs repaired. So to put that money back and save it for a good use.
And what's great about the MoneyWise program through Managing in Tough Times, you guys are giving this advice out throughout the year, right? Not just as we think about the money from taxes.
We are.
And if folks are interested in learning more about MoneyWise or getting some of this great advice, what do they need to do?
We have a great website, and it's available at www.ca.uky.edu/MoneyWise. And again, we keep that updated at least on a monthly basis, and as economic conditions change, we continually update it. I was just telling Katie earlier that I was working on a comparison about fuel prices and hybrid vehicles versus your standard vehicles, and so there's all kinds of timely information on there.
And some people may be thinking about putting that money on, you mentioned gas, on more economic vehicles if they're trying to save some money and get some better gas mileage out of it these days. Well, great advice, ladies. Thank you so much for being with us. And as always, if you're interested in learning more, you can see the website listed there at the bottom of your screen. And the extension service, your local extension offices are full of all kinds of information and programs to help you do all kinds of things in your life, including money management. Thank you both for being with us today.
Thank you.
We will be right back with a check of your forecast. Cold start, but it sounds like we'll warm up a little bit more as the week goes on, Mary.